Oh, hey, Recteq fam. My name is Jennifer Plemons from Appling, Georgia, and I am very proud to present to you the very first Women of Recteq virtual potluck. So there's a lot going on in the world right now, and we wanted to kind of bring ourselves together, even though we're all spread across North America, by showcasing our food and giving ourselves kind of a sense of community when we really can't have one. So we hope that you enjoy what we've put together. All right, so first dish for the potluck is some smoked deviled eggs. Look at that pretty color. No cookout is complete without a Rec Flair koozie for your cold drink. Shout out to Uncle Mike. So we've got some freaking Greek chicken, we've got some Blackbeard spice chicken, and we've got some Ocean State Pepper Company Bayou Phantom, so a nice spicy chicken. And of course, a potluck would not be complete without some type of veggies. So we are roasting some okra on the 340. So it's time for me to turn this potluck over to our admin, Laura Parsons. What's on your Recteq?
Hey Smoke Sisters, my name is Laura Parsons, and today on my Recteq 590 I have a 6.5 pound brisket that I'm actually getting ready to take off and wrap and then put back on the grill and cook for probably about another 2 to 3 hours until it's complete. I also decided to cook some stuff up for our furry dog friends on the Beta Bullseye. Some smoked pig ears. I've made these for my dog before and he loves them. So that's what I'm bringing to the virtual potluck. Dottie Mercado, what do you have on your Recteq?
Hi, this is Dottie Mercado. I am cooking on a Recteq 700 and we've got twice baked potatoes and cowboy steaks and fresh from the garden jalapeno poppers. If anybody in your family might be possibly sensitive to pork, you still get that same smoky flavor if you don't want to use bacon. So it's really handy when it comes to that. Anyhow, Kendi Cunningham, what have you got on your Recteq?
Recteq sisters, Kendi Cunningham here. I'm smoking some wings. I got a couple tips for you. If you dry them off really good and then put them in a bag with some olive oil, really rub the olive oil in and then add your seasonings and then put them on a cookie sheet and put it in your fridge uncovered for a few hours. Let that cool air circulate around them and stuff. Then you're gonna smoke them, obviously. Here's my 700. And then you're gonna put them under the broiler in your oven for like 4 minutes. It's gonna make these babies so crisp and awesome, all right? So my sister Valerie Carmony's got something cooking. What do you got, Val?
Thanks, girl. Those wings look great. What I've got going on my bullseye, spatchcock chicken and some baby back ribs. Key to my baby back ribs is basting with a little soybean sauce and some chicken broth. Keeps those things nice and moist before I wrap them up. Tamara Woods, what you got on your Recteq?
Hi to all the ladies out in Recteq. I wanted to share what I've got going on today. Sorry, no makeup, no judging, but here's what I've got going on in the bowl. I've got chicken shawarma and some grilled watermelon going on for lunch, and it's going to be delicious.
Ladies of Recteq, my name is Amber again. I have here my Recteq 340 and I'm so excited about our virtual potluck. Today I made for you guys a cheesecake and it looks amazing. It is perfect and ready to come off. I tweaked Chef John's recipe and I didn't do a Oreo crust. I did a 15 graham cracker crust with a stick of butter and I topped it off with my warm apple pie rub. What do you have on your Recteq, Crystal Crandall?
Wow, that looks really good. Today over here at the Crandall household, we are kicking on our 700, starting my week out strong because it's gonna work hard this week with our nice temperatures. We are having tri-tip, which is a favorite for us. Cheesy potatoes and fresh green beans from our garden with red onions from our garden too, butter and garlic. We absolutely are loving doing our garden this year, and that's probably one of our biggest things we've used. What do you have cooking over there, Amanda McConaughey?
Hey y'all,
Dang, it sounds like we got some mighty fine eating to do. So to add to it, I decided to cook us up some pork spare ribs. Right now, they are at their finishing touches. I just turned the boil off because they are sticky and ready. So I got a little tip for you. If your ribs are like mine, I don't make any competition style ribs. Mine fall off the bone. My family likes it juicy and tender and no bones to bite around. They just love it to fall off the bone. So if yours are like mine, when you go to glaze them, put them back on the regular grates. That meat kind of wants to fall down in there, or you lose some bones, or you lose some pieces. So to keep your ribs intact while you're glazing them, just if you happen to have a copper grill mat or the grill grates, flip those grill grates over to the flat side, slide those ribs back on there. Same thing for the copper. Then when you're ready to pull it off, no big deal. I mean, most of the time you're ready to eat them anyway, so if they fall apart at that point, who cares? So anyways, that's my tip. Hey, Christy Howard, what do you have on your Recteq?
Hey, Christy Howard coming from Fort Worth, Texas, and today I'm bringing candied bacon to the potluck. Super easy, 4 ingredients: bacon, brown sugar, of course my favorite, honey rub, and maple syrup. Might have a little whiskey in it just to glaze it a little bit. 220 an hour on each side, and it's perfect. But while I'm waiting for my bacon to get done, I think I'm gonna sip on a Dirty Girl Bloody Mary, hot and spicy, just like I like it. Sarah, what are you making?
Hey Christy, that looks great, thank you. And what type of potluck would be complete without some sort of potatoes? So I've got these baby Yukon potatoes on the Recteq 700 right now. Just spritz it with olive oil, cover it in salt. You don't need any butter or anything else.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Wow.
Hey there, Cindy Frainer here in Minnesota, cooking up a very simple but popular side dish on my 680 today. Just look at these bacon wrapped maple glazed carrots. They are super simple to make. You just peel the carrots, brush on some pure maple syrup, wrap with thinly sliced bacon, and sprinkle with a little bit of cayenne. You cook them right on the grates at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes until the carrots are tender and the bacon is crisp. And if you serve these up, even your die-hard vegetable eaters are going to be eating their carrots. Hey, Rachel Richardson, what are you cooking on your Recteq?
Hey Cindy, this is Rachel Richardson from Massachusetts, but currently on the Outer Banks. It is sunrise, and I don't normally say, hey, you want to see my butt so early in the morning? But we have pork butt that's been going all night long. Should be ready for lunchtime. Jackie, what do you have cooking?
Thank you, Rachel. I'm Jackie Alisea. Today, for our virtual potluck, we are having creme brulee. The recipe I'm using is from the Recteq app. The Recteq that we're using today is the 590. After cooking for 25 to 30 minutes, you're going to want to take off and let it cool. Then, put in the refrigerator overnight for the best results. Awesomeness. When you go to serve, you just want to dust with some sugar and then brulee. Hey, Brittany Smith, what's on your Recteq?
My name is Brittany Smith from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be making pork loin today. We have both of them basted in mustard, and I have one covered in infidel seasoning, and the other one has gunpowder seasoning. These will go into your Recteq at approximately 225 for anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the size of the pork. This is after approximately an hour and 20 minutes. The pork is now done. I also made some little potatoes. I'm going to let the pork rest while the potatoes finish in the grill.
Hey Recteq chicks, this is Dina Young and I'm from Noonan, Georgia. Tonight we're having chicken street tacos, homemade pico de gallo, and black beans. Looking good.
Hey y'all, I've got corn on the cob and ribeyes cooking. I use Meat Church seasoning seasoning on the corn on the cob and on the steaks, and we're going to be eating good.
Hey ladies, my name's Teresa, and I am bringing twice baked potato casserole to the potluck. There it is there. Got lots of goodies in there, some cheese, some green onion, bacon. It's so delicious. I cooked it on my 700 at 375 for about 30 minutes, and I used one of my favorite seasonings, Dirty Girl Bloody Mary rub. I use this on a lot of stuff just to enhance flavor. I use it every morning on my eggs. It's my favorite seasoning out there from Recteq.
Hey Smokin' Sisters, Jen here, and today I'm cooking up some moink balls on the 700 for our party. We've got a combination of ground beef, eggs, onion, barbecue sauce, a little bit of water, and some savory herb stuffing. And of course, they're wrapped in bacon. And before we pull them off, we'll add some sauce and some provolone cheese. Hey Beth Myrick, what's on your Recteq?
Okay ladies, I'm finishing up my onion bombs, a little barbecue sauce, these are located on the Recteq webpage. But before I finish up, let me show you what all I season them up with the Kinder's wood-fired garlic from Sam's, and of course Recteq Dirty Girl, and of course to wipe my hands I'm using my beautiful towel that Christine Coker made, and my cup that Laura Parsons made. Really looking forward to these. Thank you for joining our virtual barbecue. Can't wait to see what all of you ladies made. Have you anything else to say, Jennifer and Laura?
Hello ladies, thank you for joining our first virtual potluck. I appreciate our Facebook community and family-like atmosphere that Recteq has created. Until next time, remember, we are still the Women of Recteq.
And we will still live the Recteq lifestyle.
And we're still the Recteq family.
And we still cook on Recteq grills.
And we'll still see you at Recteq.